Hi class, this is Instructor Fran, and I just wanted to review a few points of topic selection worksheet for week one, your week one assignment. So the first thing I want to show you is where you actually find your topic choices. You're going to read through the instructions and you'll see that you're supposed to review the discipline-specific resources for rhetoric and research. When you click on that link, there are a bunch of different disciplines that come up. These are not the topics. The topics are found by clicking on these disciplines and then scrolling down to see the different subtopics, such as synthetic life, climate change, who owns space. All these bolded titles are different possible topics. If you want to find other disciplines topics, you can either click on these different headers to find the different choices, or what you can do is from that discipline specific resources page, you can click on a different discipline and you'll find the different choices. The thing to keep in mind is that you don't have to choose your discipline to find topics to choose from. You can select any of the subtopics that look interesting to you. So I encourage you to look through all of the different possibilities. The next thing I want you to keep in mind are some details related to the worksheet itself. So you'll click on this link to pull up the worksheet, and I have it pulled up already. And again, it walks you through how to find those topics. And then it launches into a few different parts. Okay, so if you scroll down, you'll see there's actually a part A, part B, a part C, and it finishes with part D. There's 3 sections under part D. So make sure you complete all of those sections. The other thing to keep in mind about any worksheet is to check the word count requirements. So you can see that the word count requirements change. This one says for part A, it says 25 to 50 words in total for the whole section, where if you look at part B, it breaks down for each response what your word total should be. In terms of the actual questions, in part A, you explain what your topic is, and then you answer the question, why is this topic appropriate for an argument paper? So I want you to think about why your specific topic has different sides to it or different points of view, and explain what those are here, because that's what's going to make it appropriate for an argument paper, that it has different points. Reasonable people can have different points of view. For part B, you're going to explain your position on the topic. Let's say you pick Common Core. Your position on the topic would be whether you're pro Common Core or anti Common Core. That one's pretty simple. And then you want to come up with 3 reasons for your position. Reading the articles that were listed under each subtopic can kind of help your brain get started on thinking of those reasons, but you want 3 specific reasons. And that's really going to help you set up your thesis, which you're going to create for part C. In the recommended activities, I have included a thesis statement video if you're a little rusty on how to create a thesis statement. What I'm going to want you to do is to include your claim and your 3 reasons written in the third person, so you don't want to refer to yourself using words like I think, leave I think out. You want to explain your claim and your 3 reasons. So for example, if I was going with Common Core, I could say Common Core is an important addition to our nation's educational system because it X, Y, and Z. I have my three reasons. Or I could, on the other hand, say Common Core is a detriment to children's learning because of X, Y, and Z. So you want to include your claim, your point of view, without referring to yourself, and you want to include your three reasons in very brief format. And then as you move on to part D is sort of interesting because it's asking you to read a different article from this article list. It really has, it's different than your topics. It has nothing to do with the topics that you were choosing. And from that article list, you're going to create an APA formatted reference. Make sure it's APA and not MLA. And then you're going to answer these other two questions. And I just want to show you a quick tip that oftentimes when you're looking at an article that's on a database, you're going to be able to find the APA citation on somewhere on the article. So we'll try one more time to see if we can get this up. It doesn't look like it wants to come up. But keep in mind that you want your citation to be in APA format. And I'll include a video later on that gives you a little help in finding those. So overall, I hope that's helpful. Make sure you find the correct topics to choose from and that you follow the directions on the worksheet carefully, and feel free to ask me any questions that you might have. Take care.